YouTube, what's going on, man? Long time no see, bro. My bad, bro. My bad, gang. I ain't gonna lie, my bad, guys, my bad. I'm not gonna lie. I was contemplating on making this video for a long time because I don't want to get caught. You guys could probably help me out with this. Comment and let me know what you guys think about this. I don't want to get boxed in and become just a military content YouTuber. And that's what I was trying to avoid. So I'm like, if I keep putting out these videos, that's all I'm gonna get. Now, granted, I know I'm in the military. I know I started the channel off like that, but I'm not trying to. I don't want that to be the only stuff that I talk about. But with that being said, I knew I left like the last like kind of videos that I made unfinished, so to speak. Cause I was at phase 1, I think. Bro, I can't even tell you what was the last thing I talked about. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about what I think I left off at and where I'm at now and how that's been going. Yeah. And we about to go get something to eat, bro. I'm crazy hungry. So we're gonna chit chat for a little minute and then we're gonna leave from here and I'm gonna get something to eat. We still gonna talk though. But if you wanna help a brother out, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, share this with somebody, you know what I'm saying? That's on their military journey. Air Force. I done read some comments and some folks been talking about some Army stuff and some other videos and I'm just like, brother, I can't help you. But yeah, this is my military journey from freaking going to see the recruiter until now being at my duty station. Yes, I'm finally at my duty station. So last video, I think I told you guys that I was at phase 1. So after completing my phase 1 of tech school, I went to my phase 2, which is your hands-on training. My location was at Lackland, back where basic training is, ironically. But I wasn't mad at that, though. I wasn't mad at that. Could have been worse. I didn't have to put a lot of miles on my car. I just drove right back across San Antonio. So that was cool. And Lackland was very cool. I don't know how the other phase 2 locations are, but I'd have to say Lackland was awesome. Now, things may change, but from when I was there in March, April 2025, it was cool. Like, you had your own room. You had a freaking full-size bed. Right now, I'm at my duty station, and I got a twin, or XL twin, whatever you want to call it. But I'm finna move off base anyway, so that don't even matter for real. But with your phase 2 training, when you're a 4N, for y'all that don't know, my job is a 4N. I am a med tech, essentially. You know, I'm like an EMT, basically. In the Air Force, you kind of have way more of a scope of practice. You can do a lot more than if you were in the civilian world, blah, blah, blah. But as a 4N, like I said, you can work pretty much anywhere in the hospital. At my duty station here, I work in labor and delivery. So I'm delivering babies. I ain't started yet. I just got here like 2 weeks ago, maybe like 3 now. So bear with me. Still getting the lay of the land here. You feel me? But phase 2 was cool. Phase 2 of your tech school, because I don't think I talked about phase 2 in my last video. I think that was more so phase 1 and I was getting to phase 2. If I'm wrong, then I'm gonna have to come back and make another video, but I think that's where we're at. So phase 2, if you are a 4N, if you are a 4-0 med tech, if that is your job, your phase 2 location is 6 weeks long, I believe it was. And you have way more freedom than you have at your phase 1. At my phase 2 location, we didn't have curfew. You just had to show up to work on time. And that's all your hands-on training, like literally. It's almost like you're operational, but you're not still. You're still training, you're still in the training environment, but you show up to work. Once you get off work, do what you want to do. Just make sure you show up to work on time. And then for y'all that don't know, you might know, you're gonna learn about it eventually. You can take RAP. RAP is like 2 weeks of free leave or vacation. You can really work at any recruiting office, but I chose to go back home because that was the only recruiter that I know. And my recruiter was cool, so I wanted to go work with him. You do that for 2 weeks. You just go whatever time your recruiter tells you to report to the recruiting office. You go there, you run errands for them, take people to MEPS, you talk to the people that are about to enlist, tell them your experience, blah, blah, blah. Like literally 2 weeks before you go to your duty station. And then after that, you go to your duty station. And for me, mine is in Las Vegas. I am stationed in Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't have got it better for a first duty station, honestly. Like, this is amazing. Like, I'm very happy. I'm not a gambling man, so that's cool too. I'm gonna save my money, but being in Vegas, bro, this is dope, bro. I can't even lie. I can't lie. Like, I know some people that got some crazy first bases that they're not happy about, but I am very happy about being in Las Vegas. But yeah, the in processing though, oh my gosh, bro, this junk is crazy. Like, in processing to your first duty station is a lot. I promise you, it is a lot. Oh my gosh. So many different departments you got to go to. You might got to get some new shots. You might got to do this. You might got to do that. You got to go to finance. You have to do everything. You have meetings with everybody. You have to see every department. Like, you have so much to do when you get to your first duty station. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of combining this video talking about my phase 2 and now my duty station. I've lived, where I originally live is Texas. So I drove my vehicle from Texas to Las Vegas, and they reimburse you for like your travel. They pay you for like, bro, my lights in here are crazy. Excuse that. You get reimbursed for like your travel. So like if you paid for a hotel, you get reimbursed for that, and you get paid for like, I think it's so many cents per mile, like a truck driver or something. But yeah, so you get reimbursed your travel if you choose to drive to your duty station. I recommend you do that. Whatever money you spend driving to your duty station, you're going to get more money than that back. I promise you. Like, you're going to get more. The amount of money that I spent to get here, I got like double that. Like, when they reimbursed me for my travel. I don't know how it happens that way, but it does. My instructors in my phase 1 location, when I was at Fort Sam, they told us to drive to our duty station. I did that. I believed them, and they are telling the truth. If you can, drive to your duty station. You will be reimbursed. But, yeah, man, this junk is cool. This is cool. Fortunately, I'm old enough that I don't have to stay in the dorms. Everybody keeps asking me for my age. Like, I don't know why, but for the love of God, I'm just going to tell y'all, I am 28 years old. I'm 28. I enlisted when I was 27. My birthday was in December, so, you know what I'm saying? I just turned 28. Well, I turned 28 last year, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, so I'm 28 now, and for Nellis Air Force Base, it's different for it's different for all Air Force bases. It depends on the leadership at the Air Force Base. But here at my duty station, if you're 20, I think they said 24 years and older, and you show like maturity when you're first getting here, then, or if you lived on your own previously, like before joining the military, they'll let you move off base. And I'm older than 24, and I've lived on my own before joining the military. So when I first got here, they gave me 2 weeks of what they called house hunting days. So I was able to search apartments, go view apartments or houses, and, you know, figure out where I want to live. So that was cool. And it doesn't charge against your PTO days or leave days. It doesn't count towards that. It's like free time off to go find somewhere to live. So I literally just got finished with doing that. Today's Monday when I record this video. Don't know when I'm gonna post it, but today was my first day back from those 2 weeks off. So yeah, but I really would show y'all. Matter of fact, I wasn't gonna show y'all the dorms because I just didn't want to, because I'm not gonna be here that long. But then I just figured there are gonna be other people that get stationed here, and I, for the life of me, couldn't find any videos of these dorms online. So I'm gonna show y'all what these dorms look like. So here's the door. I don't even know if I can flip the camera. Nope. So you walk in, here's the door, and you got the room right here. It's a, like I said, twin XL. You got a Wow, I just went brain dead. A dresser, Jesus Christ. You have a dresser right here, a mini fridge, a desk, another dresser. I'm not showing y'all my closet because it looks a hot mess. But in my defense, my closet only looks bad because I have not fully unpacked. Everything is just like thrown in the closet because I know I'm about to leave. Like I told you guys, I just went apartment hunting. So I just found out where I'm gonna live and all that stuff. So it was no point in me unpacking everything to pack it all the way back up. So I didn't do that. Here's the kitchen though. You have a table, refrigerator, sink, have a little mini oven and stove, microwave. And then you have a roommate, which is right there that y'all share a bathroom with. You have, one side of the sink, have the other side, and then you have the shower. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. But yeah, so now let me paraphrase that too, because depending on which dorm you're at, when you're here in Las Vegas at Nellis Air Force Base, depending on the dorm you're at, you have a different setup. Like you might have 4 roommates, but or you might have 3 other roommates, I'm sorry. But you still have your own room. Everybody has their own individual room. You just might be sharing a common area with more people. Yeah, but here it's just, I have one other roommate, so. But yeah, man, I really don't know what else to really talk about for real. This is kind of like the end of the road for this kind of content. I made it to my duty station, man. I appreciate all y'all on the journey with me, for real. This was, boy, if you've been on the journey this whole time, man, shout out to you, man. I appreciate y'all. But like I said, bro, I'm finna go grab me some food. But again, man, y'all please subscribe, share the videos. I'm gonna keep dropping more content, but again, it's not gonna be all military content. I want to branch out from that. I want to be a real content creator. So if y'all want to follow me on Instagram, ImJustRel, same as the YouTube, same on TikTok. Once I get to my apartment, I'm gonna set up streaming. I'm gonna do all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I am not that good at video games, but we gonna play video games. We gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? We gonna interact, all that good stuff. But I'll still have military content every now and then, but I don't want to be stuck in that box and just be making military content, man. I'm a lot more interested in just military content. But I wanted this video or this little series to help anybody that was going into the military and didn't know what to do, because it was my first time too. So I recorded everything, and everything is from my point of view. Y'all need y'all to remember that. I can't help you guys if I didn't experience it. And I'm a 4N. I can't tell you guys about no other jobs. I work in the hospital. I wear scrubs. I work 12-hour shifts on a rotating schedule. So I don't even work 5 days a week. So like, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell you about other jobs, but if you have any questions about being a 4N, if that's your job, or if you have any questions about tech school, all of that good stuff, yeah, man, your boy got you, man. You know what I'm saying? We family, guys. But like I said, bro, I'm finna get up out of here. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Again, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'll talk about it. I'll let y'all know something. But yeah, man, this is about it. So I appreciate you guys watching. And until next time, family, peace.